So Dex, how you doing, buddy? It's Saturday. What are we gonna do today? It's about 5:45 in the morning now, and we slept to 5:16. Thank you very much, sweetie. It was better than the 4 o'clock. Yeah. And I went to bed a little earlier. You know. Anyways, I'm on a mission. Yes, honey. Let's show everybody your backside. Excuse me. Let's back this truck up, honey. Aw, so sweet, eh? So, yeah, yes, my sweetheart. So yesterday, well, the last couple of days, I decided, Dexter, hey, honey, he does this on purpose, you know. So yesterday, Dexter, I decided, well, not yesterday, a couple days ago, I decided I was getting a little fluffy. I was getting a little Chubbosaurus, a little chunkaroo, little chunky monkey. Yeah. So I love weights, and I really love weights. I try to lift as heavy as I can. I've been doing it since I was 17 years old, and I'm like, or 18, and I'm like 61. So don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, my love for lifting heavy weights is amazing. But you know, Dex, lifting weights doesn't make you lose weight. I mean, overall it can with a lot of muscle on your body, but it doesn't burn calories. And yes, you do need to burn some calories in your life, right? So I decided I was going to start walking. I barely walk anywhere. I have a treadmill upstairs. So this last week I've skipped the gym a little bit because I've done weights so long. I'm not worried, you know, about the whole losing muscle thing. But yesterday I overdid it. I was wearing one of those, what do you call it? You know, it tracks your steps, a stepwatch. Getting senile. Look at my sweetie. Um, Anyways, I walked 22,000 steps. That's a lot. It's a lot. I was so tired when I got home. I was so tired because in the morning I decided I'd walk an hour on the treadmill. No big deal. I got this stand from Amazon, and I place an iPad, and I'm on my second book. I swear, I know I haven't read a book in 20 years. No, I'm not kidding. What is wrong with me? So I decided I'm going to. So I got this iPad. I put it on a stand. Well, I already had the iPad. And I got books. And I read while I'm walking. I'm not running, so I'm safe. I'm not running. And by the way, those emergency stops on treadmills, I think I said in another video, they're redonkulous. They're horrible. Like, I don't know which is worse. Falling off the treadmill, which, I mean, there's not far to go. Okay, I'm not like super tall, but I'm not short either. I wouldn't want to do that, but I'm not going to fall off my treadmill because I'm not running full tilt. But that emergency stop, it jolts. Like, has anybody else had that happen? Like, you just touch it and it comes to a complete jolt and then it shoots up your back. How is that? I'm sure I complained about this. How is that safe in any way? The other day, I swear I must be a little dense because I accidentally hit the stupid red cord. Does anybody tie that on themselves? Does anybody? Anyway, maybe they do. I shouldn't make fun. So anyways, oh, my stomach's growling. Girl, wait for your food. So yeah, so I accidentally, when I was getting my drink out of one of the little cup holders on the treadmill, I'm walking uphill and I'm walking at a really fast pace. And all of a sudden I touch it, it just stops on a dime. Like, it's like you hit the brakes, you know, and it's the worst feeling ever. I think they're kind of stupid. I mean, at my gym, I've been going to gyms for, let's see, 41, 42 years. And I've gone at all different times of the day. And I have never seen anyone fall off the treadmill. I'm sure it happens, Dex. Are you falling asleep, babe? I'm sure it happens. But it doesn't happen enough for them to want to break your spine with the emergency cord. So Where was I? I was talking. Oh my. Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah. So yesterday I walked on the treadmill. Yep, I did. Then I went and I decided after that I was going to go to the gym. So I walked on the treadmill there. So I walked about an hour and a half total, which is fine. That's not too much. People are always worried about, oh, that's over exercising. It's not. It's just not. Right? And I was reading a book when I was on my treadmill upstairs instead of sitting on my bum reading. So then I got it in my head that I was going to walk to the mall. It was a hot day. I wore sunscreen. And then I realized after I walked around the mall for about 2,000 steps worth, buying things I didn't need, that I was going to walk home. It's an hour back. It's an hour there and back. It's very warm out. But anyway, I started walking, and then I thought, oh my goodness, I'm tired. It's a lot of steps to decide to do in a day. And when I got back, I told my guy, I phoned him up, I said, I'm so tired. And he goes, well, it was because it was so hot. And I said, no, it wasn't really. I know it was too hot, but you know what? The exhaustion, the sheer exhaustion of it took over me feeling hot. I knew it was hot, and I hate being too warm. I was just walking, and then I saw, there's the bus. You can get on a bus. And I realized I was 50 cents short for the bus because I don't usually carry cash. You know, I'm a debit card queen. So then I'm walking some more, and I'm like, oh, there's a cab sitting there. You could do a cab. And then I thought, no, because I don't like using cabs. I don't like being in vehicles with strangers. It's a weird thing, I guess. I really can't stand it. And there's nothing wrong with it. Most cabbies are safe, right? But it's not that. I just don't like. I don't like taking the bus either. See, I don't drive. I don't really want to drive. I know this is a rambling video, so I don't know why anybody watches this. So I walk by the cab company and I think, you're good. I'm halfway there and I'm thinking, you should have took that cab, girl. You should have took it. And then finally, I got to the house. I sat outside of my building for like 10 minutes before I went in. I don't know what my issue was. I was so tired. Anyway, I came up. I said hi to the kitties. I gave them a snack. Yes, I did. And then I got in the bathtub. I was barely wanting to be in the tub. Anyways. Oh, talking about snacks for kitties. Everyone's all go on Instagram or TikTok. Okay, I'm always on TikTok watching. The things people say. They say kitties can't get fat. Well, Wiley, my skinny old man tuxedo cat, he used to be so fat. Like, it's like he couldn't remember that he ate. Hey, Dex, we're almost done here. But hey, babes. Babes, don't make me stalk you. Hey, Dexter. Well, okay. Dexy. It's because I got a bucket of water down there, right? And you guys want to drink it. It's because my air conditioner is broken, but it works in a pinch. I just drain the water out of it into a bucket. Dex, hey, you. So anyways, they were saying kitties can't get fat. It's not in their system. Oh, well, he was a tubby boy. You'd feed him, and then he would actually forget that he'd eaten 2 seconds later. So don't even start with that. Okay, Dex. Buddy, I think we're done here because you don't want me to talk anymore, and I don't blame you because it's almost 10 minutes, right? But Wiley got super fat. And the reason I didn't get one of those feeders, people used to say when they saw Wiley, oh, he's so fat, get one of those feeders. Yeah, but the problem is Dexter would never get any food because Wiley was big and he'd muscle Dexter out of the way. And Dexter was a bit afraid of him, right? And so Dexter would never get food. And at that time, they could both jump on the counter. So I couldn't put Dexter's food up there. So you see what happened? And now that, and then, so your cat can get too fat. So I started to try to diet Wiley a bit, but it was kind of too late, right? But he's skinny now because he's old. But he still wants to eat a lot, which is good because he's too skinny right now. Anyway, I'm just rambling. Happy Saturday. I hope you have a great Saturday. And Dex, I don't really want to do my Saturday today. I don't. You know why? I don't want to go to my guys this weekend. I don't want to see his 90-plus-year-old father. I don't want to do the same old boring routine. Maybe it's my age. I'm over everything. You know what I mean? I'll get over it once I get up and get going. It's not that deep, Dex. It's not that deep. Anyway, bye-bye.